Head in the Pistons. These rappers is my kids. Call Moria. I'm in the golden state of mind, a warrior. Rocking like Houston, I don't give a. I don't rap for free, I sell verses. Swiss beats and Timberland. Indiana Pacers jacket with the zipper. I just got a haircut with some LA Clippers. Like the Lakers bring the chips.
The Hawks play before the hometown crowd. And we've got it live right here from Atlanta, Georgia. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. And that's certainly what we have in store for us today. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. Stanley LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And, of course, Devin Booker. He's a player who got the offense going for him. Try to fill that gap.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Johnson attacking. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel.
Wow, I like that. It was like Johnson was shot out of a cannon coming down the lane.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Inside, Malawach. Porzingis with the block.
A unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
Johnson outside. Pass to Daniel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And it is so much fun watching these guys just throw it down. Jalen Johnson can do it with the best of them.
Here's Dunn. Out to Brooks. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Kuminga. To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Here's Dunn. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And done with the slam.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Porzingis can't hit. Suns trailed by 5. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Back to Green. Shakes him.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Outside, Porzingis. Johnson right side. Stolen by Brooks. And here's the break. Here's Malawach. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Phoenix with the ball. Following the bucket by the Hawks. From 13, out to Brooks. Over Johnson. And it comes off the front of the rim. Atlanta leading by 3. Pass to Brunson. From 18 feet away. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And he has become deadly from that in-between area. Brunson as efficient on the midi as anybody.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Suns trail by 5. On the wing, Brooks. 3-pointer. Oubre, right side. To the inside. And that one's good. Malawaj. Malawaj has got 6 points.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. Oubre outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Malawaj. 5 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Elbow shot is on the way. Van Vliet with the bucket.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Got a hand on it. Here's Green. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Green's got his second bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Count that bucket.
Yeah, Johnson is a wing who wants to go inside. He doesn't settle too often.
Pass to Malawaj. It's stolen by Schroeder. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Bucks ahead.
16.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
We know Dennis Schroeder is a great pro, Stan, but he might be even better playing internationally.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right, and there's a few guys like that. We saw it with Dennis Schroeder, that when they're playing for their country, maybe it's the role they have or the confidence that their teammates and coaching staffs have in them at that level. But Dennis Schroeder takes over when he's playing for Germany.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta with the ball. On the wing, Burke. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Newell. There's the triple. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the night here. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
Back to Oubre. From the corner. That's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. So it's the Hawks now. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Schroeder surveying the floor. Pass to Newell. Boom, he chains it straight down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Both teams deciding to change it up. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Down low, Iguodala, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And how about the emergence, Stan, of Dyson Daniels as an elite wing defender?
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think what happened with Dyson Daniels is he just got a chance to step into more playing time, and as he got that consistent time, he showed that he's not only one of the best defenders in this league, but he's got more offensive skill than people thought he had also.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Atlanta with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Brunson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jalen Green.
Oh, staying strong inside. Brunson going right into the coverage to get the call. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Drills it from outside.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. This is the day after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. Pass to Green. Here's Iguodala. Good ball movement here by the Suns. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Iguodala's got his second bucket of the game to go. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And another thing, guys, is they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnover.
Okay, wow. Okongwu, unreal.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now, here's Dunn. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Out left to the wing. To the paint. Back to Dunn. Jacks up a three. Traps in the tray. Dunn's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
The Suns shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Good! Brunson, no fear down low.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside. Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. All the way, Jalen Brunson. There's 18 seconds left here in the second. Outside, Green. Down low. Brooks outside. He moves. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Atlanta Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Outside, Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And Jalen Johnson is already a nightly double-double threat, and his game, it just continues to expand.
Oh, look, Jalen Johnson, Kevin, is an all-star level guy. I mean, efficient on the offensive end, brings consistent energy every night, makes very few mistakes, and plays both ends of the floor.
Outside, Porzingis. Brunson with a clean look. Brunson from long distance.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
That's tipped and stolen by Daniels. 90 seconds now into the second half. And he makes good on the layup. And now it's a 3-point Hawks lead.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
50 moves.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Hawks making a switch here. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Done with it. Here's Malowacz. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Porzingis. For Phoenix, they've yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Back to Dunn. Out to Brooks. Here's Malowacz. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Malowacz has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Out to Brunson. A putback to the inside. In the corner, Daniels. 5 on the clock. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, with that explosive leaping ability, Okongwu is someone who spaces the floor vertically.
Now done. 5 points in the game. And that's collected by Brunson. The Hawks leading by 3. Hawks passing it around. Screen by Porzingis. Pass to Kuminga. Out to Porzingis. To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Okongwu. Can't connect from short range. Suns trail by 5. Outside, Green. Brooks a screen. Puts the move on. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Porzingis. And it's Kuminga, top of the key. It's stolen by Green. Here's Brooks. And the dunk by Brooks.
And Green learning the ins and outs of NBA defense. That's the right gamble that leads to the breakout.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Malowacz. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
To the paint. Here's Carter. Shot clock at 5. And a Oubre off the drive. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. To the inside. Pass to Newell. And Asa Newell will pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Carter with the screen. Van Vliet left side. In the corner, it's Oubre. And again, it's the Suns missing. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hawks lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from State. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Suns trail by 5. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Fleming. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Well, for a guard like Schroeder, you want to take advantage of those looks inside.
Pass to Iguodaro. Back to Van Vliet. They kick it out to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Iguodaro. For 3, Van Vliet. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Back to Okongwu. And here's Schroeder. Great tee that time from Green.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Down low. And stolen by Okongwu. It's intercepted. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. That shot, no good.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Back to Porzingis. On the wing, Johnson. Here's the floater. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. Here's Fleming. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Kuminga with a wide-open look. Off target from three-point range. And stolen by Daniels. Nice break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Kuminga. Outside, Brunson. 6 to shoot. Now Porzingis. Throws it down. What an assist!
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
Outside, Van Vliet. And there's another turnover by the Suns.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Brunson outside. And stolen by Dunn. Oh, the dunk!
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Green outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Porzingis.
And we've seen some great scorers come into the league, but Green looks elite. Both the physicalness and that fearless approach.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
And stolen by Dunn. With a finish. And he pounds it home. I had a feeling he wasn't going to lay that one in. No, sir.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow. A play that might come to define this game.
That might be the play of the game.
That one misses for Kuminga.
And we continue to see Kuminga improve at a steady rate. He's a young big with a bright future in this league.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Atlanta making a switch here. Both good from the line that time.
Well, those are big free throws, helping to stretch out this lead.
Here's Brunson barreling in.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Brooks outside. Dunn left side. 4 on the clock. Layup, no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Flashing his athleticism there. I like when Daniels goes right at the rim.
19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he is unable to get the second one. Johnson rips down the board. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And so the Hawks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just